What color is a stop sign? Red with white letters. Its bright color and contrast make it highly visible for drivers. Perfect. Let's keep going. A flashing yellow traffic signal means proceed with caution, slow down and watch for potential hazards before entering. Nice. Next one. The speed limit in New York City, unless otherwise posted, is 25 miles per hour. Lower speeds help protect pedestrians and cyclists. Onward. Let's roll. To make a left turn from a one-way street into a one-way street, you should turn from the left lane into the left lane. Staying in the same relative lane keeps traffic organized. Great. Next up. Before changing lanes, you must signal, check mirrors, then over-the-shoulder blind spot. These steps ensure no vehicles are in your path. Keep it moving. A diamond-shaped sign warns of possible hazards ahead. Look out for changes like curves or pedestrian crossings. Stay alert. Next. Drinking coffee after drinking alcohol has no effect on BS. Only time lowers your blood alcohol concentration. Good to know. Onward. You may drive across a single broken white line. When it is safe to change lanes, broken lines indicate lane changes are permitted. Next question. Here we go. New York's move over law requires you to change lanes or slow down for stopped emergency vehicles. Giving space protects responders on the roadside. Right on. Let's continue. A steady green arrow in a traffic signal means you may proceed in the arrow's direction if the intersection is clear. Oncoming traffic is stopped but check for pedestrians. Excellent. Next. Hydroplaning begins at about 35 miles per hour on wet pavement. Water builds under tires and lifts them off the road. Stay steady, moving on. When parking downhill with a curb, turn your wheels toward the curb. Then the curb catches your wheels if you roll forward. Perfect parking. Next. New York's cell phone law allows handheld use in emergencies only. Otherwise, you must use hands-free devices. Safety first. Next one. A BAC of 0.5% is considered impaired driving. Even moderate alcohol levels affect judgment and reaction time. Heads up. Next. At an uncontrolled T intersection, the driver on the terminating road must yield to all cross traffic. They don't have the right of way, so wait for a gap. Gap found? Onward. A pentagon-shaped sign marks school zones or crossings. Watch for children entering or exiting the roadway. Kids safe? Next. When skidding, you should steer gently in the direction you want the front wheels to go. This helps you regain traction without overcorrecting. Smooth move. Next. Double solid yellow lines mean no passing in either direction. You must stay in your lane until the lines end. Lines noted. Onward. Before you start driving, adjust seat, mirrors, and steering column. Proper setup improves comfort and visibility. All set? Next. You must dim high beams for oncoming vehicles within 500 feet. This prevents blinding other drivers at night. Dimmed. Next. The hand signal with left arm bent upward means right turn. Useful if your turn signals fail. Signal sent. Onward. You are required to use headlights when visibility is less than 1,000 feet. Low visibility conditions demand extra lighting. Lights on. Next. New drivers must hold a learner permit at least 6 months before a road test. This period builds essential driving experience. Practice makes perfect. Next. Work zone fines in New York are doubled. Increased penalties encourage safer driving near workers. Watch for workers. Next. A round yellow sign with RR warns of railroad crossing ahead. Slow down and look both ways for trains. Tracks ahead. Onward. When backing a car, you should turn and look through the rear window. Direct vision is more reliable than mirrors alone. Back it up. Next. The no standing curb sign allows you to stop briefly to load/unload passengers, but you can't park or wait with the engine running. Quick stop. Next. Green road signs give direction and distance information. They guide you to destinations and exits. Follow the signs. Next. A driver under 18 with a Class DJ license may not drive unsupervised between 9 p.m. and 5 a.m. These restrictions help limit nighttime risks. Nighttime rules. Onward. When passing a bicyclist, you should leave at least 3 feet of clearance. Extra space keeps cyclists safe from your vehicle. Safe pass. Next. If a traffic officer directs you through a red light, you should follow the officer's directions. Officer commands override signal indications. Officer's orders. Next. In fog, you must use low beam headlights. They reduce glare and improve visibility. Fog cleared. Next. A lane marked with a white diamond is reserved for Hovey carpool or buses. Only authorized vehicles can use these lanes. Special lane. Onward. A blind pedestrian carries a white cane. Stop and yield, they rely on auditory cues. Yield granted, next. Tires are legally worn out when tread depth is below 2/30 inch. Insufficient tread reduces traction, especially in wet conditions. Tread checked, next. The 3-second rule should be increased. In rain, snow, or poor visibility, more time is needed when conditions worsen. Extra caution, next. If your accelerator sticks, first shift to neutral. This cuts power, then brake to slow. Power off, next. Passing is prohibited within how many feet of a railroad crossing? 100 feet. Keep clear to avoid a collision with trains. Tracks clear, onward. Blue signs with white symbols indicate motorist services, e.g. rest area. Find gas, food, and lodging along your route. Services ahead, next. A steady red arrow in a signal means no turn in that direction until the arrow changes in trench tire. Wait for a green arrow before turning. Arrow acknowledged, next. You must report a crash to DMV if injury, death, or damage exceeds $1,000. Timely reporting ensures proper legal handling. Report made, next. The minimum insurance liability coverage in New York is $25,50,10,000. This covers bodily injury and property damage minimums. Insured, onward. The safest hand position on the steering wheel is 9 and 3 o'clock. It offers maximum control and reduces injury risk from airbags. Hands set, next. When parallel parking, your wheels must be within 12 inches of the curb, close enough to avoid obstructing traffic. Parked, next. A green arrow with a red light allows you to turn in arrow direction after yielding. You must still give way to pedestrians and other traffic. Yield done, onward. If your vehicle has ABS and you must stop quickly, you should press the brake firmly. Don't pump. ABS modulates brake pressure for optimal stopping. ABS engaged, next. When headlights are required, you must also use windshield wipers in rain, snow, fog. Both improve visibility and safety. Visibility up, next. Children under age 2 must ride. In a rear-facing car seat, this position offers the best protection for infants. Child safe, next. It is illegal to park within feet of a fire hydrant. 15 keeping clear allows firefighters access in emergencies. Fire lane clear, next. You should check your mirrors every few seconds while driving. Frequent checks keep you aware of surrounding traffic. Mirrors checked, onward. Road rage can be avoided by giving angry drivers space. Avoid confrontation by staying calm and courteous. Calm driving, next. The pavement marking stop painted on the road means stop even if no sign is present. It's an enforceable command to halt before the intersection. Stop complete, next. If you approach a driver who is texting, you should increase following distance. Distracted drivers need more space in case of sudden stops. Safe distance, onward. After passing, you may return to your lane when you can see both headlights of the passed vehicle in your mirror. This ensures you cleared the other vehicle safely. Lane clear, next. When driving in a residential area, you should watch for children and pets. They can dart into the street. Stay vigilant. Neighborhood safe, next. If you are feeling drowsy while driving, you should pull over and rest. Fatigue impairs reaction time as much as alcohol. Rest up, next. If you are involved in a minor collision with a parked vehicle, you should leave a note with your information. Taking responsibility prevents a hit-and-run citation. Responsible, final 1. When approaching a crosswalk, you should yield to pedestrians. Even without signals, walkers have the right of way. Crossing clear, end of set.